Previously on Webkinz Big Brother. It was double eviction night in the Webkinz Big Brother house. It's now time for the first double eviction. At the start of the night, Tess came to power. Congratulations, Tess! And under her HOH, I can't believe I won HOH. I'm really gonna avenge Ross this week. James was evicted.
I have chosen not to use the power of veto.
James, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house. Later, Marissa won the second head of household competition of the night. Congratulations, Marissa! And she took a shot at Tess. Tess, I'm taking a shot at you. Changing their alliance name to the Double Threats with James gone, we are in the now Double Threat Alliance, I guess we should call it. Marissa and Pete got Tess out.
I have to keep my priorities straight in this game. I have to protect my wife. I have decided not to use the power of veto on myself or Tess.
Tess, you are evicted tonight. The final 5 are locked, and they will begin a grueling battle of endurance for the next head of household. At the end of the night, another house guest will be evicted from the game, and the final 4 will be in place. It all happens right now on Webkinz Big Brother. So I just got Tess evicted from the game, and I cannot compete in the next head of household competition, but I'm just pulling for Pete, and we can get this Double Threat Alliance farther in the game. Welcome back to Webkinz Big Brother. I'm Sally, and it's now time to join the house guests in the next head of household competition. Hello, house guests!
Hey, Sally.
Tonight I have a front row seat for the head of household competition. Marissa, as outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete. As for the rest of you, you will hold on to these scarves as long as you can. The last Webkinz hanging will be the new head of household. Does everyone understand? Yeah! Well then let's begin. This competition starts now.
Wow! This is much more than I expected. Oh my gosh! This is not the secret. This is my dad! I don't know that I can do this. This is crazy! I think I got my grip finally. Oh no. This is by far the hardest competition in the game so far.
No. Oh no.
Not this again.
No.
Ooh, this is bad.
And Bluey is down.
So I fell off, and I'm really just disappointed in myself.
And Jeremy has fallen off.
You know, I'm pretty disappointed that I fell off, and I know that Tomato and Pete might both keep me safe, but I really don't know.
It's now down to Pete or Tomato. One of them will be the new head of household.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not this again.
And Tomato is down. Congratulations, Pete! You are the new head of household. So Pete is in power. What will he do? Let's listen in to some game talk. Okay, Pete, we're closing in on the final 4. After this week, there will only be 4 left.
I know, it's pretty crazy. I'm so happy we've made it this far.
And I am happy that you have won the HOH, Pete. What are you thinking about doing?
Well, I'm thinking about getting either Bluey or Tomato home this week.
I think that's a marvelous idea.
So I'm gonna nominate Bluey and Tomato. In worst case scenario, I have to put Jeremy up next to one of them, and even still, the fish will go home.
So Bluey, I wanted to let you in on a little secret that I made with Jeremy. Last week, I knew that one of us was probably gonna go home if we didn't do something. And I just had to keep my commitment to you as your wife. So, I went up to Jeremy and I made a deal with him called the Whippersnappers, saying that we would keep him until the final 3. And I got him to vote Tess out.
Tomato, how could you do that to Tess? That's horrible.
It was either her or us, Bluey.
I don't know, Tomato. I'm not gonna be able to follow through with this whippersnapper, pepper, whatever thingy.
I understand. It was just a one-time thing.
Well, hey there, guys. Hey, Bluey. How you... So, Tomato, what was that about?
He's just a little upset with me about the Whippersnappers. I don't think he's gonna go with it.
Well, honestly, I agree. I'd rather have some healthy competition between us than a deal.
Well, I completely understand that, Jeremy, and honestly, that was just my last cry to stay in the game, so you can leave.
Now let's remain cordial to each other, kindly in the house at least.
We will.
With the final 5 closing in, there are only a couple options for nominations. What will Pete do?
Going into nominations, I don't know if I'll be nominated, but I'm just gonna be extra careful during this week.
You know, Tomato's been playing way too hard the past few days, and I'm really worried about her safety this week. This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 Webkinz for eviction. I will pull 2 slips of paper, lock in my nominations, and the faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is... The second house guest I've nominated is... I've nominated you, Bluey, and you, Tomato, for eviction. Bluey, Tomato, you're on a show mouse together, and that's a tight bond there. If I win the final 3 with the 2 of you, there's absolutely no way, unless I won the head of household, that I would move on. I feel the need to split you up. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
With nominations in place, the showmance between Bluey and Tomato has been targeted. What will they do?
Hey, good job putting her up, man. We really need to get Tomato out of this house.
Thank you, dude. I think that her and Bluey are a big threat together, and we really need to get one of them out to make the other one feel powerless.
I agree. I haven't told anyone this, but Tomato and Bluey have been on my radar for a while, and I'm glad we're getting them out.
Right, and even if one does come off, the other one will definitely go.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
What are you guys talking
Hey there,
about?
Tomato.
Jeremy was just asking me about my thoughts on nominations and such,
That's right.
Why were you being so rude about me?
Well, Tomato, it's no disrespect to you. We were just simply talking game.
Right.
Now, Tomato, it's nothing against you personally.
Well, I've had it up to here with these stupid shenanigans. I lost my entire alliance. All I have left is my husband. And I did everything I could to keep you safe, Jeremy. I tried to keep you on our side.
So, nice weather we're having, huh, Bluey?
What was that noise?
Oh, I do hear that.
This is ridiculous. I have been eating this
All right, Tomato, stop yelling at me. This is a house where we all live.
This is just ridiculous. First of all, it's not called a hoose. It's a house.
Oh, that's just how I pronounce that.
Jeremy, do you hear Sally saying this is the Webkinz Big Brother hoose? Huh?
Hey, what's going on in here?
Well, now that we've got everyone in the house in here, I think it's time for a house meeting.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, first of all, raise your hand if you call it a hoose. That's exactly the problem. Now, other than that, I have lost my entire alliance except my amazing husband. Come here, Bluey, come here.
At this point, Tomato's just digging her own grave, and I don't know if she can get out of it.
I just want you guys to know that this is an emotionally draining game. I don't know what to do. I'm mad at all of you. Bye.
Guys, I'm really sorry about what just happened. I guess she's just really upset about being nominated.
Well, it's all right, Bluey. We just gotta be nice to one another. We're just the final 5.
Little do these Webkinz know this is perfect for my game. Gets all the attention off what I did last week.
With tensions high in the Webkinz Big Brother house, the veto is anyone's game. Hello, house guests!
Hi.
You may remember this competition from last year. The power of veto is up for grabs, and it could never be more crucial. You will all jump into this ice-cold freezer and stay as long as you can. The last Webkinz in the freezer will be the winner of the power of veto. Does everyone understand?
Woo!
Yeah!
Yes.
Then let's begin.
Okay.
All right, house guests. The lid shuts now.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! So this competition is not my forte and definitely not very good for my neck.
Guys, I think for medical reasons I'm going to have to leave. Open it up! And long neck is out.
Guys, I don't think I can do this much longer. It's getting very cold. I've been here as long as Long Neck's neck.
This competition is a breeze for me. I come from the desert, and that means some very hot summers, but some very cold nights sometimes. I could stay here all night.
Tomato, you got this.
And Bluey is out. It's down to Jeremy, Pete, and Tomato.
Oh my goodness, guys. I don't think I can go for much longer. Please don't vote me out. I'm sorry. Ah.
And Bluey and Tomato are out.
Look, man, Tomato's already mad enough at me. Can I just throw this to you and you promise you won't use the veto and keep the noms the same?
I'm not gonna make any promises, but I can stay here all night.
Okay, man, fine.
And Pete is out. Which means, congratulations, Jeremy! You have won the power of veto! With the argument with Tomato, she seems to have no hope left. But, is there a glimmer of hope?
Hey, Jeremy, look. I just wanted to come and apologize for what happened earlier. I really wanted to just tell you how sorry I was.
Well, it's all right, Tomato. I am a Christian, and I do forgive.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel really bad.
I certainly understand.
Like, I feel so bad that I think you should use the veto on me.
You know, I do feel bad for poor Tomato. I did help her out last week, and she hasn't done anything to, break my trust. You know, Tomato, you and I, we're from different sides of Webkinz world. But I think I can work something out.
Oh, thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. I don't know what I would do if it weren't for you.
Hey, Bluey, I just wanted to talk to you about something, man to man. So, during the veto competition, Tomato, well, she campaigned against you.
What do you mean?
Well, she kindly just asked us to vote to keep her and didn't even mention you.
Please don't vote me out. I'm sorry.
Wow, I don't even know what to say. Thank you for telling me. I'll go talk to her.
No problem.
Hearing this news about Tomato campaigning against me is very disturbing. I'm just gonna have to talk to her. Tomato, Jeremy told me some disturbing news about you.
What do you mean?
Apparently, in the veto competition, you campaigned against me.
I did? I can't believe that Bluey found out. Yeah!
Yeah, that's what Jeremy said, that you paid no regard to me and just cared about yourself.
Well, I mean, I just asked him to vote to keep me. I didn't know if we would still be the noms at the end of the night. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I've been having such a stressful week.
I know, it's okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
So, Tomato has campaigned against her husband, Bluey. Let's head to the veto ceremony.
You know, I never campaigned against Tomato, and I'm just hoping we can both stay safe.
So I have won the power of veto. Now, Tomato came up to me and asked if I could use it on her, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that. I think she deserves a taste of her own medicine. This is the veto ceremony. Tomato, Bluey, both of you have been nominated for eviction this week, but I have the power to veto one of those nominations. Before I make my decision, I do want to say this. Tomato, we all love and respect you in this game, but you have played very hard the past few days, doing everything you can to keep yourself safe, and we all think that's a little selfish of you. You campaigned against your husband, you argued with me, and both of those things are reasons why I want you out of this house this week. That is why I have decided not to use the power of veto. I'm sorry I have to do this to you. This veto meeting is adjourned.
With the nominees in place for the night, Bluey and Tomato will have to say goodbye to one another. How will they choose to do that?
Hey, Bluey.
Yeah?
I'm really sorry about what happened this week.
It's okay. Your emotions got the best of you.
I've been trying way too hard. I just want you to know that I love you. And I didn't want to go out like this.
I love you too, Tomato.
I'm so sorry.
I know, it's okay. And the sneakers have not abandoned you.
I guess I'm just a little new to this.
It's okay, I think this might not have been our year. Hopefully we can come back sometime.
Yeah, hopefully.
You know, Jeremy, I'm proud of you.
Well, what's that for?
I just am happy that we're getting those sneakers out before we have to turn on each other.
I know. It's just Bluey and Tomato, we couldn't keep both of them in the house.
That's very true, and I think that you're smarter than you're letting on, Jeremy. I'd like to continue to play this game with you, make it to the Final Four together. I'm so excited.
Well, you too, Long Nick. I guess you do have a heart.
No, I just don't show it very often. What Jeremy doesn't know is that I actually have a rare heart condition that makes my heart beat in my neck.
Bluey or Tomato, who will leave the Webkinz Big Brother house? It's time to find out. Hello, house guests.
Hi, hello.
Well, it's now time for the live vote and eviction. Bluey, Tomato, both of you have been nominated for eviction this week, and the nominees are final. In just a few moments, the house guests will enter the diary room and cast their votes to evict one of you. But before they do, you each have one last chance to plead your case. And Tomato, you're up first tonight.
Well, one thing I've learned in this game is that I should not be campaigning against my husband. So, Bluey, I love you. That's all.
Thank you, Tomato. Bluey, you're up.
You know, once again, I'm put in this position where I'm asked to defend myself against someone that I love truly. First Tess, now Tomato, and there's really nothing I can do, so I'm just going to tell you guys to make the move that's best for you, and that's about it. Thanks.
Thank you, Bluey. Thank you both. It's now time for the live voting to begin. The two nominees are not allowed to vote. Pete, as the current head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your votes to evict. And Marissa, you're up first tonight. Please enter the diary room. Hello, Marissa. That's long neck to you. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Tomato for all of the bad things she's done this week.
Thank you, Marissa. So, will Jeremy send Tomato out the door or leave the decision to Pete? Hello, Jeremy.
Hey, Sally.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I'll vote to evict, the Kennel Dipper Tomato.
Thank you, Jeremy. All the votes are in. Let's give the news to the house guests. House guests! All the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather his or her belongings, and walk up to the island. By a vote of 2-0, Tomato, you are evicted from the Webkinz Big Brother house.
I love you, Bluey.
I love you too.
I'll see you guys later. I'm so sorry for all the havoc I caused. Bye.
Hello, Tomato!
Hey, Sally.
Well, you were 5th place this year. How does it feel?
Well, it doesn't feel too good, but I think I stirred the pot a little too much. I'm hoping that keeps the target off Bluey, though.
Well, thank you, Tomato, for playing this year, and we'll see you back here on finale night when you help crown the winner of Webkinz Big Brother. How does that sound? That sounds like a plan. Thank you, Tomato.
It's good to finally see her name in black and white.
It's okay.
Well, it's been a wild night inside the Webkinz Big Brother house, but the fun is not over yet. We are quickly approaching the finale, and in the next episode, the final 3 will be locked by the end. So, what will happen? You'll just have to tune in to find out. From outside the Webkinz Big Brother house, I'm Sally. Good night.